Hello, Miss Amigas, and welcome back to my... I shall kneel for you. Hello, Miss Amigas, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having an amazing day. And today, we're on Project Runway again. Actually, no. We are now on Making the Cut. Project Runway no longer. Heidi and Tim, I shall follow you wherever you go. Two things inspired me to make this video. First of all, you don't know me. Second of all, you don't know me. Oh my god. First of all, it's like I have to say it now. Peyton, get out of my head. Firstly, I kind of wanted to make some clothes again. I haven't forgotten about it. I just felt very insecure. I just wasn't motivated. Can't really say that I am much more confident and motivated now, but obviously I'm making this video, so I guess I am. Secondly, you might be wondering, Vincent, why are you wearing that shirt when it has this on the back? So obviously we gotta fix that. And because I just simply can't find a way to fix it itself, it's in such a tricky and shitty spot. Like, it's on my shoulder. I can't cut it out. Ow. This rug really hurts my knees, and there's no way for me to work around it. Like, I can't really cut that part out and make it work. I can't really sew it shut because, I just can't come up with a way to fix it. But if you have an idea, then please share it with me because I'm desperate. I bought this. I really liked it because I thought it was so dressy and like really fun and party-esque. And then I wanted to wear it to a film premiere recently. I was so stressed because I didn't know what to wear, and I was kind of nervous because obviously people. And so my head wasn't really in it. I just saw this wrinkly shirt. I went to the iron board and I did what I should not have done, which I also had known beforehand that I shouldn't do it, but I did it anyway, and I paid for it a lot because this shirt also wasn't the cheapest. This shirt wasn't the cheapest. Baby, I know the shirt wasn't the cheapest. And so our first DIY is gonna be something to cover up this shirt. I've already done it 2 days ago because I wanted to wear it to a concert. But the actual theme of this video is I want to turn stuff that I find around the house into wearable tops. Yeah, just finding stuff around the house that we do no longer have a use for and turning it into something wearable. Basically like unconventional materials challenges on any sort of fashion competition. The first one isn't really like that unconventional, and it's also really easy DIY. And then the second one, we're gonna be a little bit crazier. You make me crazier, crazier, crazier. But let's go back to Boss Vincent because he has done the first DIY. Hello, great lighting situation. I thought we were gonna start with a simple top because you gotta start somewhere. Usually it's just hard to get started, you know? Once you get started with whatever it is you wanna do, then it's easy to keep going, you know? But the first cut is the deepest. And so I decided I want to start with something simple as well. I'm sure you guys have seen all of these ripped or distressed knitwear sweater situations. I don't have one of those, but I want one of those. So I remember that I had this knitwear sweater situation. I've had this probably for 10 years now. It's just a basic H&M one. Maybe I wear it once a year, but it's just unnecessary to have. And I feel like if I had distressed this, maybe cropped this a little, I would wear it more often. I've watched a couple of tutorials, and by that I mean one TikTok, and I feel like I'm a professional now. I think the first step is cropping it. I once tried to do it with a shirt, it didn't really work, but I definitely like the length of it. Otherwise, what I would do, great angle. I just put it on and then just mark the length where I want to cut it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Got nothing really to lose because, again, I don't wear this ever. And if this frays too much, then I will just do a simple top stitch here in order to stop it from fraying. I also do want to cut out the neckline. What's it called? I want to get rid of this. Is it called a collar as well? Or is it just for shirts? Okay, I feel like that looks better already. I should probably just start in the back so that if it looks shitty, I won't have to see it, you know? I don't know if I'll have to do it this way or that way. Let me ask the internet. The person from the TikTok cut it like this. So I will do the same. And then I'll just pull on the hole that I just cut, and hopefully it will look good. Yes, see, I want these little stringy bingies to just loosen up a little, to become a little edgier, you know, to live a little. Loosen up. It only works when I go down, but never when I go up. See, I just take it, make a small cut, then I make that cut larger. Oh yes, yeah, look at that. Whatever happened, that is what I want to happen. Okay, 2 things were not mentioned in that TikTok. First of all, you don't know me. Second of all,
you don't know me.
That took me forever. I think it took me like 2 hours. I thought it was gonna be like a 20-minute job. And then second of all, I mean, that was kind of obvious, but I also didn't think of it. Here's our masterpiece. So far, looking at it, it looks good. I feel like I can get rid of the H&M tag as well. I accidentally opened the seam that is holding the front and back together, so I definitely have to sew that together real quick. Okay, I hope this looks cool. I can't really see. I mean, I guess. I don't know if this is the right shirt to wear underneath this, but technically it's fine. I think it could look even more distressed. So what do you think? Yeah, I should take it off. I feel like it's a little bit weird that they're only here and nowhere else. Other than that, I think I'm gonna leave you guys here and hopefully do more interesting stuff. Okay, we're back here. I could technically wear the sweater now, but I'm not wearing it. Why am I not wearing it? Hi. Well, actually, to the concert, I didn't even wear the shirt. I did wear this though, but I just wore it with a red tank underneath. I'll still be wearing this, just not on top of the shirt because I just don't think it looks good. We move on to our next DIY, and this one is gonna be a little bit more difficult, intricate, and crazier. Okay, so I went through all of the stuff we have at home and I found something that I think I could turn into something wearable. I don't know if it'll look good or maybe tacky. What I mean by that is even if I'm able to execute the plan that I have come up with, it might still look very tacky. And that's because of the material. Here's what I want to turn into something nice, wearable. Yay! This is PR actually. Naomi got sent this Doja Cat BH Cosmetic bag, a beach bag. We do not have a use for this. It's not the prettiest bag ever. So I asked Naomi, can I turn this into something wearable? And she was like, okay. So I browsed through the internet yet again in order to find some inspiration, and I basically found something that I want to copy. Like, I try to be creative and then I think of something and minutes later I find exactly what I thought of, just a little bit better and more thought out. I found this top by a brand called Dominnico. They make really cool stuff, by the way. I've never heard of that brand before, or this designer, I don't know. I found this top, which is called Extra Life Reversible Leather Corset. I mean, it's kind of like a corset top. It doesn't look to me like it has boning. I think it's just leather, and that's why it holds kind of like a corset. It's just not super tight. So I want to do this. I really love the heart cutouts. Also to challenge myself, because obviously I've made some corset tops before, which yes, I still need more practice making them, but I'm also kind of slowly over these corset tops, so I need a bit of variety, and I think that's just enough variety for me for now. Yesterday I went ahead and made a sewing pattern. I have not tested it, which is very risky but also very typical of me. I'm just gonna show you what I've done yesterday. It might be helpful to some, but also I really can't explain what it is that I did. I just basically, I don't know. When I do these kind of things, like I think, but I can't explain, I just do, you know? And so it's hard for me to say like, oh, this is what I did and I did it because of that. You know, I'm just smart like that I can't explain it, you know? Actually, that means I'm dumb. Like if you know something but I can't explain it, that means you're dumb. I made the sewing pattern. I am now going to cut out said sewing pattern, and I guess then I'm just gonna cut it out of this. Sorry, Doja Cat. Okay, I've got all the pieces. I just realized that on camera, it kind of looks silver. That's crazy. In real life, it's this really yellow golden color. That's so weird. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, you can see it here. Yeah, I've got all of the pieces, and now we're just gonna have to cut out our sewing pattern. So I was so afraid that I wouldn't have enough of this. And now I totally wasted this completely because I did the same side twice without turning my sewing pattern. And now I have this one for the same side twice. I would have had enough, but now I don't. So now I will definitely have this Doja Cat on some of the pieces. And I do want to have it on the side piece at least, I think. So obviously this side is complete with this beautiful Doja sign here. We're missing this piece because I did this one twice, and obviously I would have had to mirror this. So I think our only solution, because we've only got like these scrap pieces left, is to do this. We need another seam here so that we can sort of patchwork it together, you know, out of the scraps. Yeah, I gotta somehow do this. I just about had enough pieces of scrap leftover fabric to assemble this. So I think the first step now is to sew these together so that they're an entire piece. I have learned from the actual bag how to put these two pieces together. I think we're just gonna leave one side unfolded and then fold the other side on top, leaving the seam allowance just like this, putting it right here, and then sewing it together. Does that make sense to you guys? It's been 3 days. I think it's finally time to sew. So now we have one piece each. Now we can just basically put it all together, and you know that it's the best of both. I'm hoping to be able to do the same technique. Like, I will have to, but I hope that I'm gonna be able to do it. In order to combine these two pieces, I will have to fold this seam allowance and put it onto this seam allowance, you know, and then sew along here. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the heart yet. Try and figure that out later. Basically, we're gonna have to combine all of these pieces in that way. And that's so. One side is done. I don't want to do this. I think I'm gonna do the other side first. Then we'll work on this. Now, how to combine these two sides? Because obviously I can't do any of this sheet. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm just gonna do right sides together. Once it's together, I will do 2 parallel seams once the seam allowance is, you know, flipped. And I think that'll be great. Now it looks like this. I think it is time to take care of the hems. I'm just gonna fold it to the back and just do a straight stitch. I've just noticed that I haven't really said anything today, like face to face. I don't know, I'm just tired and I also don't want to do this anymore. I have also made an executive decision because I still got more stuff to do and I'm kind of running out of time and patience and motivation. I've hemmed this, it looks really horrible, so I'm not gonna go too close. Obviously now we gotta do the heart stuff. And I was thinking of hemming this, but since I struggled with this already, I don't really want to go there. And so what I think I'm gonna do is, yeah, I've already marked it here. I think I'm just gonna cut it out and hope that it'll look good. But I feel like it'll look neater than me trying to hem this. Cool. Now all that's left is we need something around the neck and we need our holes that we really know how to make now because I've done them a gazillion times on this channel with these thingies. I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. I got these clothing thingies because I kind of want this to be really tight on the neck. Okay, so now I made this very questionable thingy by just folding the front to the back and sewing 2 straight stitches. They're not straight. Now we take this, we put this in here, and we just do a quick top stitch right here, right? Now I've got these two pieces. Obviously this goes in there, and attach the other side of them to the top. Are we ready for the big reveal, guys? Ta-da!
Oh, tatas! Oh, I see your nipple. Oh, cute. I think it looks cute.
Bing, bing.
But the material is kind of ugly.
What do you mean? But it's like my armor.
How do you know Vincent made it? This blue corset.
What? I mean, it's just the easiest way to make something fitted.
So are you gonna wear this?
I don't know. It's not really well made. I think it looks good from like there. Great. But if I come closer, it's just... Obviously, I didn't want my nipples to show. Now, to be honest, I don't mind the material. It's giving a bit like drag queen, obviously not with the rest of my outfit, which I didn't put any effort in because I'm just really done. Also, what I was thinking when I put it on was that this also looks kind of good just like this, you know? But obviously the back doesn't really work then. So as soon as I got to making the hem, it just lost a lot of value. And yeah, I'm gonna feel beautiful for the rest of my life now that I'm able to wear this, you know? Anyway, that was another sewing video, at least. Having done this now, I don't know if I'll ever find motivation again. And wearing it like this, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And don't nós nos vemos lá para a próxima vez. Bye!